and events on social media. Chirp One. Tyler Johnson signs 1 year, $775,000, played on Tuesday night against Toronto. What are your expectations for TJ, and what do you think he brings to the table? And if it does it move the needle at all for them?
No, it doesn't move the needle at all.
No.
My expectations are probably, similar to Dan Heinen. Give me 10 goals or something like that, and that's probably where he'll be. Mm-hmm. I didn't think he was particularly great in the Toronto game, but he hasn't played an NHL game in a month or whatever,
or any game.
It's not his fault. He's thrown out there against the Maple Leafs. He held his own. He was fine, but he wasn't particularly noticeable. Mm-hmm. He wasn't the one coughing the puck up or turning it over all over the place. Like, he was responsible defensively, made a few decent plays on the back check. He'll get up to speed, and I think he'll be able to chip in a little bit offensively. But if you're looking for as you were saying before with Fabian Lysell, like, if you're looking for Tyler Johnson or Fabian Lysell to come into the lineup and be some kind of savior for this team's offense, you got another thing coming. I mean, that's not happening.
Just not.
No.
Yeah.
This isn't Tyler Johnson, from 2010 or something.
No.
I don't even know when he came into the league. Maybe that was
2012.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. So, this wasn't Tyler Johnson from the Tampa Bay Cup years. This is 2024 Tyler Johnson, who was minus 35 last year.
Right.
So, he did score 17 goals, but I think a lot of those were on the power play.
But he gave up 110.
Yeah. So and then Fabian Lysell, is a young kid. And we've talked about it a bunch of times. Like, if you're going to bring those guys up, you got to play them, and then you got to live with the mistakes, and they will make mistakes. Matthew Poitras made mistakes. Mason Lohrei makes mistakes. If Georgii Merkulov comes up, he's going to make mistakes. Like, young players make mistakes. So, can he give you a spark offensively, Lysell? Maybe, but I don't know if they'll ever take the chance to give him a real valid opportunity with good players and the ice time to see if he can make a difference. I just don't think they'll do it. It's not the organization's MO. It's not how they handle young players for whatever reason. They make everybody come in on the fourth line and have to work their way up, which, for a guy like Marchand is fine because that's his game. But for offensively skilled young players, that's not really their game. That's not, how they play. So to have a guy go in and try to grind with two other shitbags that can't score at all, it just doesn't make any sense. And you play him 6 minutes. What is he going to do in 6 minutes? You go up and down the ice 6 times, and then you're off. Like, if you don't win a face-off, or if you're hemmed in your own zone, you're in the offensive zone for maybe a minute. You might have the puck for 15 seconds, maybe.
Right.
I mean, what kind of fucking opportunity is that? That's not an opportunity. That's a token. Yeah, we gave him a chance, but he never panned out. That's what that is.
That's what that is. And you know what? They come in and expect these players to be perfect players. Like, they come in and expect them to do everything right defensively, everything right offensively, and know exactly how to play without any mistakes. How is that even possible?
Yeah, this guy's coming in as Pavel Datsyuk or Patrice Bergeron or Sergei Fedorov. Like, give me a fucking break with that.
Yeah. I mean, let him come in and make mistakes. I'm watching other guys make mistakes all over the ice.
Yeah.
But this guy can't make a mistake, or you're going to yank him? Like, that's just unbelievable to me. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. That's stupid hockey. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Tyler Johnson comes in, 19 shifts, 1 shot, 1 hit, 1 face-off lost in 13 minutes and 51 seconds. So he did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he was fine. He held his own.
Yeah, he skated around and was a responsible player.
Yeah,
that was about it. That was about it. So he's not a savior. He's not going to come in here and light the place up or help the power play from being complete dog shit. to respectable. He's not going to do any of that. Like there's so many other issues on the team that someone like him or Lysell or someone is just not going to move the needle all that much with what you need. So, there's the Tyler Johnson effect. I mean, now he might come in and he might score next game. Like he might do something well. I mean, he's a veteran and he might score, like you said, but they have some gaps. Like they have some real holes on the team.